Hello, welcome back to my channel. I put this video together to help shed some light and respond to some questions about doing live shows on Poshmark. Unfortunately, it is very confusing when you are new and have little to no training regarding Poshmark live shows or silent shows. So please feel free to reach out if you need help or have specific questions about this. Let me just clarify one thing. Live and silent shows are pretty much the same. The difference being that in the live shows, you get to verbally and visually engage with your shoppers. You show, you talk about the actual product you're auctioning. People see and hear you, but you won't see them. The chat room is the only way they can communicate with you in writing, ask questions, and request the products from the tray. So pay attention to the chat when you are doing the live show. In the silent shows, you can still communicate with your shoppers through the chat room, but they won't see or hear you unless you turn on your microphone and enable the camera. They will, however, see a full screen of a slideshow of the items you are offering for sale and get to bid on what you're auctioning. Heads up though, if you enable the camera in a silent show, you won't be able to have a slideshow, but what you're auctioning will only be seen as a thumbnail picture on the lower left side of the screen. And if people want to see it better, they will have to click on it. This is a little bit time consuming because if they click on it, they will be sent to the actual listing and see all the photos and descriptions, which is good. And this will disrupt the pace of your auction, which is not the end of the world. If they like the item, they will ask you to rerun the auction or buy it later from your actual closet. At the lower side of the chat window, they have a little icon with a number that is called a tray, and that shows all the items that you will auction in your show. You can run 100 items in total right now, but there is a way around that. If you're on a roll and want to add more, simply delete the sold items by swiping right to left on it from the tray to make space and add a new item from your closet. Now let's talk about share shows. A share show can be done both as a silent or live show, and what it means is that people will send you 2 items maximum to be auctioned in your show on their behalf. I would not recommend doing a share show as a new posher because it's fast-paced and overwhelming if you are not used to it. But just in case you want to know, here is how it goes. You go to the share request, pick their item, and transfer it in the tray. Of course, they have to be present when you're auctioning their items. You are sending them an auction request. They have to accept and type in the price they want to auction the item on their end, and they have to hit the start auction button. If their item is sold in your show, you won't get any fees or any compensation, and that sale will show in their sold items as a sold item, but only after your show ends. Okay, so now that we got that out of the way, let's answer a few questions that you guys have asked in a number of my live show related videos. Number 1, do I need 2 devices to run a live show? The answer is no, you don't, unless you are planning to add additional items from your closet during the show or you run a share show. When using 2 devices, I usually use my iPhone as a standing streaming device and the iPod or laptop to run the show and add items. If you run a silent show, same thing, only use 2 devices if you want to add additional items from your closet during your show. Number 2, how does bundling in a live show work? I remember being particularly confused about bundling when I was a new Poshmark seller. Many things have changed since then, and Poshmark is continuously improving. And when a buyer is purchasing multiple items in your show, whether it's a share show or live or silent, those items will automatically bundle and appear as a regular bundle sale in your My Sale section. Or if it was a share show, it will appear as sold in their My Sales section. Number 3, how many items can be added in a show? I already answered that question. It used to be 50 items, but Poshmark just doubled that with their latest major update in October 2024. So now you can add 100 items in your tray when planning a show, which is nice. I would highly suggest you are creating an info listing and auction that first to announce your show and let people know you go live. A call to action is always good. Ask people to like the listing, to be notified when you have a show, or to bookmark your closet. This is how you build a shopper community. If they like your shows, if you're fast-paced, or if you have a bubbly personality, there are people there that will come back to your show and keep purchasing from you. Number 4, and this is a very important topic that I myself have made mistakes about this, and you need to know and find a solution together with me so you don't go through the same mistake. What do I do if someone buys a lot in my show and the package weighs more than the maximum 5 pounds allowed by Poshmark? It actually happened to me, like I said, and I lost a lot of money on this one, so be very careful how you handle this. If you guys have any suggestions on how you handle this, please comment down below for everybody to see. We're learning here, but my solution to this is to create a separate listing with a shipping surcharge and have the buyer agree to purchase that listing according to the shipping surcharge. You have to guesstimate the total package weight and change the price of the surcharge listing according to the overweight charge. You can see here on the screen how that's considered by Poshmark. So now, since you have a lot of space in your tray, I would suggest to have this listing already in your tray going, just in case, and talk to the buyer to agree to purchase that listing and pay for the additional shipping weight. You will have to actually adjust the listing price when you run the auction on that listing, and the bundler will have to purchase it. This way you don't have to pay from your own pocket. I will actually link my own listing in the info box. You are welcome to copy and use it. If you don't do that, the additional shipping will come from your pocket, and do not think you can just ship and get away with it. USPS will notify Poshmark of the additional weight, and Poshmark will take it out of your pocket. Now, before shipping your bundle, you will have to upgrade your label, and here's how to do it. Go to My Sales, select your bundle, order, select Need New Shipping Label, select Need Heavier Weight Label. The most important thing to remember is that the absolute maximum weight you can ship is 10 pounds. Anyways, number 5, I want to talk about the new feature they're just rolling out, the giveaways. I've briefly been a seller on Whatnot, and I know this is their model. Basically, the show host is now allowed to offer free giveaways to entice shoppers and get more people in their live shows. As of now, December 2024, not every Posher has that option, and they're just trying out to see how this new feature is performing before making it a definite thing. If you're counting yourself as a lucky one, when you do a live show, here's how to use this feature if you have it. Post show hosts and co-hosts may start a giveaway at any time during a live show. To start a giveaway, select a listing from the listing tray, and it has to be your own listing actually. Select the little gift icon, select giveaway duration, and select start giveaway. The shipping costs for the giveaway prize are paid by the host running the giveaway and will be automatically deducted from their earnings. Order details, including the shipping label for your giveaway, can be found in your main page under My Sales. If you haven't started doing Posh shows yet, please consider starting with a silent show first, just to see how it's going. Auction 20 to 30 pieces that you can let go at lower prices just to get the feel of it. You can participate in other people's shows to get inspiration and see how it's done. Connect with other buyers and shoppers in a respectful manner. Share their closet, and don't forget to share your own listings. As usual, please like, share, subscribe if you found any value in this video, and feel free to ask questions in the comments. I have a lot more videos with tips and tricks about selling on Poshmark, so check out the playlist linked on the screen up above. You can check my Poshmark closet here or by clicking the link in the info box. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you, and I will see you next time. Bye!